Just about twice a day. Lots what I remember. Oh, gingivitis runs in the Lowe family as well. So I brushed my gums too.
Oh man, you have a little more respect for my stuff? This bike's irreplaceable.
I'm sorry, just look at this. Tremor printed more of my photographs. There's 2 pages of them. I'm their hottest photographer now.
You call that art?
You know what would be really cool? Is if they did a solo showing of just my photos.
You need to learn to focus first.
Hey, they're supposed to look like that, all right? And besides, who are you to criticize my photos? Your website is a joke.
Hey, people around the world can check out a day in the life of Griffin Lowe.
Yeah, but who would want to? You did that on purpose!
Sorry.
He wrecked my photos. What is his problem? I mean, can't he just be happy for me? I thought that's what being part of a family was supposed to be about.
There's a devil standing on my tail, but I don't have to beat him. And there's an angel that is tempting me to fail.
Right here by this tree.
Yeah, that could be a nice background.
Yeah, all right. Whoa.
That's a good boy.
So, now if you get a show of your photos, are you going to put our family portrait in it?
Well, I don't know. I've actually been playing around with this kind of edgy focus thing.
Huh.
Don't worry, though, you guys. I'm not going to do anything weird.
Speaking of guys,
High River is a place that shapes character. I feel mine getting shaped every day.
All right. You see how it looks now?
yeah?
Okay, now take a look at what it looks like when I change the focus.
Oh, yeah. Honey, check this out.
Okay. And I'm also working with this really great new paper. It has this really sensitive emulsion.
So that gives you better range?
Yeah, deeper blacks and brighter whites.
Griff, did you hear that?
Yeah, brighter whites. Some people might find ranch life solitary, but I don't. When I'm out here, all alone, and the foothills and the skies stretch forever, I feel really connected.
You're kidding me. You're actually pretending to be alone out here? What, are you ashamed to put us on your website?
Hey, this is Griffin Cam, not Caitlin Cam, so butt out.
Griff?
What? She started it.
You two just settle down. We came out here to have a nice family photo, and that's what we're going to do.
1, 2, 3, 4. I wanna tell you a sad story.
Act like you like him.
Okay.
Griff. Griffin! Get in the... Come on.
I'm out here all alone. Foothills and the skies stretch
Whatever,
forever.
dude. My sisters took all my Star Wars action figures out of the boxes and played with them.
Dude.
Oh yeah. And they called them dollies. They're action figures, man. Action figures.
One time, Julie She whipped the last 3 pages out of my Spider-Man number 250. I still don't know how that one ends.
Yeah. But they're your sisters. Caitlin's my punishment. Oh, and you should see her around my parents. Man, does she suck up or what? Anyway, how many hits did I get?
3.
Your parents and us.
Oh, come on, man. That's why we've been promoting this live web event for a week now, right?
Yeah, but we have no event to promote. Unless I tune up my car?
No. Hey, Danger's good.
Adventure is good. Like in Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
When that ball starts rolling down.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, right, but we're in the middle of nowhere here. We've got wheat to the left of us, mountains... Yeah. I'll rappel down Devil's Face.
Excellent.
All right.
Remind you of you and your sister.
Yeah, but at least we stopped squabbling by the time we were teenagers.
Well, honey, Griffin and Caitlin didn't grow up together. I mean, if they had, they would have settled a lot of their differences a long time ago.
I suppose. I have this image of Caitlin in the playpen in her Dr. Denton's hitting Griffin with a rattle.
Okay, how are you doing there, boy? Let's have a look. Okay, come on.
So, what's the verdict?
Yep, his hoof is definitely cracked. We gotta take him to the farrier.
There goes the afternoon.
Devil's Face is a treacherous descent. The reason it's called Devil's Face is because if you squint and the sun hits it just right, it kind of looks like there's
Griff, could you give me a little bit more, Indiana Jones?
Are you okay?
No. Can you knock?
I did knock. Here, Dory told me to give these to you. I'm sorry, Brett.
Man, it's already swelling.
Well, can you hold the camera?
We've been promoting this website for a week. I can't back out now.
What if I did it? Then maybe...
Dude, I can't do the website.
I'll go solo.
You can't go alone. You need a partner.
No way. I'm leaving the base camp right now, armed with only this thin strand of rope, which will prevent me from falling to a really ugly death. Adventure's in my blood. I'm driven to conquer the face of this gargantua.
Shoot the Gargantua!
Gargantua is a fat king in mythology.
Look, just zoom out and pan the scenery, all right? Make it look scary.
You want scary?
This is not just a quest for adventure. It is also a voyage of self-discovery.
She's out of control.
I heard that.
What do you expect, man? She doesn't even want to be there.
Girls.
Did I sound okay?
Yeah. Okay. You just need to talk with more emotion. You're flat.
Flat? Wait, what do you mean I'm flat?
Hang on. Hello? It's for you.
Hello? What? She's what? My mouth? Why are you trying to mess up the webcast?
I'm not. You're lucky I'm here.
Yeah, it's the luckiest day of my life. Come on, gotta make up some time.
Fine. How many hits do we have?
Just us. Are we counting the 3 from yesterday?
No, we're not. Come on, Griff. Less talk and more rock.
I decided not to record the inward voyage because it's inward. But the experiences I gained may be some of the most profound of my life so far.
This thing weighs more than I do.
All right, we take a 5-minute rest, then we start up again.
Inward voyage? What's he talking about? Picking his nose?
Snooze-a-palooza, man.
This is no Raiders.
Yeah, remember that snake scene?
That was so creepy.
Life or death. Real Jeopardy, man.
No kidding.
Oh, man. We lost picture. What'd you do?
Me?
Scared?
No.
Could you give me my water?
What am I, your slave?
Come on. Gotta focus on rappelling down.
I. You have the biggest ego.
Me? Been acting like God's gift to the universe ever since you got in that paper.
You're jealous.
Of you. You take photos of the inside of toilet bowls.
Well, fine. You think you can do any better? Good luck videotaping yourself, Griffin. You'll probably break the camera. You know what? You're making a complete fool out of yourself, and you don't even know it.
You know what? We never really wanted to adopt you. We only offered because we felt sorry for you. Oh, what? You're leaving?
Yeah! Great.
Okay, safety line is nice and secure. Video camera's on play. Let's do it. Steady. Whoa.
Griffin!
Caitlin! Caitlin! Help! Caitlin!
Hang on, Griffin! Come on. Come on!
You going first.
Why me?
This is a new shirt, and I don't want to get skunked.
But it's okay if I get skunked.
Caitlin!
I'm coming!
Here, Peppy.
It's not gonna eat those chips, man. There, he's under the couch.
The rope! Caitlin! You have to make it secure!
It is!
You guys better be getting all of this.
You have to come and help us.
It'll take us too long.
Well, then call Jim.
By the time someone gets there, it might be too late. You're the only one who can help him.
He's hanging upside down.
Okay, look, this is what you have to do. You have to get another rope, and you have to tie it to a tree,
All right.
and throw it down to Griff. Okay, but you still have his rope secured to your belt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Griffin, here comes the rope.
Okay.
Griffin, did you get the line?
Yeah. Yes, I did it.
All right. He's right side up.
Okay, Caitlin, you gotta help Griff climb back up.
Well, how do I do that?
What?
The skunk is gonna spray.
What?
No, it's not, alright? They only do that when they're... Cornered!
Brett? Jordan? Guys!
Okay,
Come on, Griff, you can do it.
slow down. Don't jerk the line. Yeah. All right, I'm nearly there.
Come on, Griffin. Pull. That's it. Doing good.
Oh, man.
Are you okay?
I don't think I can do this.
Come on, Griffin. You can do this in your sleep. Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout.
What are you doing?
I'm singing. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. I forgot the next verse.
Out came the sun.
Right. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout.
Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. The itsy bitsy spider climbed
Crawled up the spout again.
Come on, Griffin. How you doing, Griff?
Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. The spider
Climbed up the spout again. Are you okay?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Why didn't you use the safety line?
Why are you hitting me?
I thought you were going to die. And you died thinking that I hated you.
Don't. I was so scared. I kept thinking of how I never told Mom and Dad I loved them. I thought about how I said we were glad you didn't let us adopt you. And if I died, you think that's the way I really feel. But I don't. You're closer to me than anyone. Ever.
Then why did you rip my photos?
I was jealous. They like you better.
Dory and Jim? They do not like me better. I mean, when they're not yelling at me, they're grounding me.
But they love you.
Well, yeah, but... I mean, think about it, Griffin. You're their son. I mean, they have so much love for you that even though they give some to me, there's always plenty left.
It's just... I don't always like sharing my parents with you.
Are you sorry that I came here?
If you hadn't come, I'd have them all to myself. None of my CDs would be missing. But until you came, I didn't realize how lonely I was.
Man, I hope this works. It's been ages since they called in.
Hello?
Caitlin! Look, I know you're scared.
Her? Never.
Griff? What's happening?
Dude, are you alright?
I'd love to yak, but me and my partner are coming home.
Partner?
I wonder how many hits we got.
What is that?
Oh man. Better not be coming from where I think it is.
Heard my sweater?
Yep.
What about my hair?
Hair, hello, my whole room?
Are you guys naked?
No.
No.
We've got our boxers on.
We'll get the fumigators in, honey.
Yeah, but the cabin's gonna smell for a few weeks.
Looks like you're gonna have to move back to your old room for a little while.
Oh man.
Hey, I thought you just said you wanted to be closer to Dory and Jim.
How was your climb?
Pretty cool.
I never thought that anybody could be jealous of me. I mean, I was always the one who was messed up. This brother thing is weird. Maybe somebody should make a manual or something.